Haribo to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most important transits of 2024, which is Jupiter going into the sign of Taurus for Vedic astrological calculations. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi, and I am a Vedic astrologer as well as a Dharma teacher, and I love to practice the ancient rituals and arts of the Vedas. So if you are into any of those things, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this transit of Jupiter in Taurus has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Alrighty, everybody. First and foremost, make sure that you do not miss downloading the Astral Motivation app. You can find the link in the description here below. Here, you can book private sessions with me, and you can also have the exclusivity of many free content from guided meditations to moon rituals, as well as astral chakra challenges to align your chakras. You can see what everybody's talking about in the app. This app is made so that you're able to start getting yourself in alignment with the divine. This is the perfect application to start your spiritual practices. If you would like to book anything with me, make sure to download this app today. So, guys, let's talk about Jupiter in Taurus. Jupiter in Taurus is going to be a very beneficial aspect for all of us. But in order for us to understand how benefic this is, we need to go back and understand what Jupiter in Aries transit for the past year has been all about. So, Jupiter in Aries is a time where Jupiter was blessing us to create a more independent life because Jupiter is the grand benefic. Jupiter is the one that brings many blessings. Jupiter always brings good stuff in your life, always. He's the one that blesses your life. And so Jupiter in Aries was trying to help us become more authentic, more independent, and to start exercising more autonomy in our lives. That if we maybe have been living a very inauthentic life, this is aligning us to become more selfish and to focus more on ourselves, to help ourselves really see what it is that we are all about. Identifying ourselves, identifying our persona and our reputation. So a lot of people went through major identity shifts in this past year where you could be looking back and saying like, whoa, I have changed a lot. I've made major changes in my life. And even though you may not recognize the person from the past, you are now a more authentic version of yourself. And Jupiter here was definitely helping us, blessing ourselves to become more in alignment with who we came to be in this lifetime. If you're going through any issues at this time, definitely book a reading with me because then we can go deeper into understanding your birth chart way more and to be able to help you into the transformation of your highest self. And so Jupiter now, when it goes into the energy of Taurus, this is an energy where now this new identity, this new person, this new persona that you have grown into, when now needs to create value, needs to create value by having confidence, by having self-esteem, by having self-worth, by having integrity, and by understanding the power of the word. So these are all the things that Taurus is about. So Jupiter being the great benefic and blessing our lives and expanding everything that touches, Taurus deals more with value. That is one of the reasons why we have a bull in front of Wall Street. That is one of the reasons why things are bullish, they're going up in value. Because the bull energy in ancient times, it actually represented wealth. If you were a person who had many cattle, many cows, this showed that you were quite the wealthy person. Why? Because cows will always create a lot of food. You will always have food, and food was the most valuable thing back in the day. And so Taurus represents everything that deals with value. This is why a lot of people say that Tauruses are foodies, because for them, that's valuable. You know, eating and eating good food is valuable. But Taurus also deals with everything that is luxurious. Why? Because Taurus is ruled by Venus. And Venus is the planet of luxury, of money, of love, of romance, of the divine feminine. Venus rules all the things that we value, like love and money. So Venus represents its most feminine aspect through the sign of Taurus. And so Taurus deals with all that is luxurious, all that is sensual. And when I talk about sensual, I talk about that we use our senses to feel everything. We take it all in. That's the reason why Tauruses love beautiful smells, love delicious food, love beautiful textiles, love gorgeous art and beauty. They're all about aesthetic and beauty. And so all the industries that deal with these things, with beauty, fashion, aesthetic, art, decor, money, capital ventures, banks, anything that Taurus energy rules is about to get a major expansion. So if you deal with any of these things, you are definitely going to have a major expansion. And when Jupiter goes into Taurus, we're also going to see that the world is going to be focused more on material gains. We want to gain more of a material security. We want to make wealth. We want to create security around us. We want to create assets around us. Now, in order for us to tap into these energies, and the highest vibration of Taurus and what Taurus is trying to teach us is that everything that we value and everything that is valuable of yours really comes down to how impeccable you are with your word. Why? Taurus rules the throat, sound. And so it rules the ability to speak, it rules the word. And in reality, us as human beings, the most valuable thing that we have is our word. Imagine if you were to take your word that it was the value of $1 million. So when you tell that person that you're going to be there at 5 p.m., you will not go back out on your word because it's $1 million worth. Or when you say that you're going to start working out, therefore you're going to start waking up every single day at 6 a.m., you will not turn the snooze button. So integrity. Integrity means that your words align with your actions. And this is what Taurus teaches us, that if you are able to align your words with your actions and do it in a way where you have integrity behind your word, and people know that you're a person of your word, that you don't back out on your word, then this is what makes you rich. This is what makes you valuable. Like, there's literally people who will pay more to somebody else because they know that they will show up than the other person. It is valuable to have somebody who you can actually trust and count on, because what they say that they're going to do, they do it. And you can count on this. And this is what makes a person valuable. This is what makes a person worth it. This is what makes a person abundant. This is what makes a person prosperous. So this is the moment for all of us around the world to heal our situations with the finances. And we know that this is definitely something that we've been needing. I mean, after COVID and not working, the whole world for a whole year, economy went to the ground. We've been printing money like crazy. The economies are going nuts. Inflation is everywhere. So now that Jupiter's going to enter Taurus, all of these things are going to start getting healed. Okay? We can't predict to see exactly where it's going to go, but it should be going somewhere that it has more principles and it has more morals. Okay? People are also going to change their values. They're going to start having more of a higher value. Okay, they're going to maybe start having higher values for themselves, where they maybe are deciding to hang out with people that are in their caliber, or they're going to start bringing up their worth a little bit more, or they're going to start seeing their worth in themselves. So if you have a lot of issues with self-esteem, self-worth, if you have a lot of issues with your body image, if you have a lot of issues with self-love, this transit is going to help immensely, so that you can bring some love into yourself, some value into yourself, so that you can see that you are valuable. You are life. You are a daughter of God. You are a son of God. Of course, you're valuable. It is our egos that makes us belief that we're not valuable, but we really are. And so Jupiter can really heal all these things. So it's going to heal your insecurities. It's going to heal your lack of confidence. It's going to heal your lack of integrity. It's going to heal your bank account for everybody. Everybody's going to have more money and abundance coming in their life. And of course, it's going to be different according to everybody's different karmas and different qualifications of where they are right now. But you will see collectively that there should be some healing happening with our finances, our bank accounts, the money, and the economy around the world overall, macro and micro. And last but not least, Taurus also rules everything that deals with nature. It's the first earth sign. This is Mother Nature. In ancient scriptures, Bhumi Devi is a cow, and she is the embodiment of Mother Earth. So, and if you see in every single ancient civilization, the cow has always been revered. There's always horns somewhere, somewhere. Egypt, everywhere, everywhere. And so the cow, Taurus, the bull, represents a lot of our agriculture, represents a lot of Mother Earth, represents the earth, represents the fruits of the earth, represents everything that deals with food. And so, industries with agriculture, food, dairy industries, anything that deals with sweets, especially because Venus loves sweets, you guys are going to do great during this time. But more than anything, this is a time where life will be blessing those who respect Mother Earth. And also will be blessing those who respect the cow. And when I say respecting the cow, I mean you don't eat the cow. That's respecting a cow. You don't eat it. So anybody who would like to go vegetarian, if you go vegetarian this year, you're going to get so much blessings. This is a year where also nature is going to start getting healed again. People are going to care more about nature. People are going to care more about the ecosystem and the animals and the plants and the plant world and all these things. These are going to become very, very important. And also our agriculture, how we're making food. Is our food even healthy? Is our food even nutritious? This is a time where all these things may have a major revolution, a revolution around agriculture and around the way that we eat and how we treat the animals around us and the nature around us. So all of these things are what Jupiter and Taurus is going to bring. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the transits that are going to be happening during this Jupiter, because it's going to give us a clue to what we should be expecting as well. So Jupiter in Taurus here, this is the moment that it moves into Taurus on May 2nd, and it's going to be running from May 2024 to May 2025. We have a whole year of having this aspect. And the last time that Jupiter was in Taurus was actually 12 years ago. So have a moment to think about, where were you 12 years ago? That was the last time that we had this aspect. So now we're ready for something new. Now, when Jupiter moves right directly into Taurus, Jupiter also aspects the 5th and the 9th for wherever it is. So this means that Jupiter during this transit will be aspecting Ketu during the whole time. And Ketu is right now in Virgo, helping us to release and to transform our routines. Now, with Jupiter aspecting Ketu, this is actually a very spiritual thing, because Ketu is also a very spiritual planet. Jupiter is very spiritual as well. So here we need to not forget about our spiritual practices. I know that Jupiter in Taurus is all about money, abundance, prosperity, and it could be a very practical energy, practical stuff, and we can be very focused on all the material things of our life. But again, it all comes down to the mercy that we get from God. I mean, everything comes down to that if we really think about it. It is foolish to think that you are the doer and that you are the one who made that money. No, God allows you to have that amount of money. And so at the end of the day, we cannot neglect our spiritual practices. This needs to be here, especially since they're being aspected. So we cannot neglect our spiritual practices. They need to really be taken care of. So during this transit, some of the signs that are going to be doing really good, that is going to be quite beneficial, is going to be Virgo, also Scorpio, and Capricorn. So these three signs, as well as Taurus. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. these are going to be some of the signs that are going to be doing really, really good, and that this aspect is going to be bringing a lot of benefits too. Okay, now also Jupiter during this time, Jupiter in Taurus, who's the dispositor of Taurus is Venus, and Venus is in Bharani. I mean, Venus is in Bharani in Aries in the 12th house. So this is also showing us that this transit will help us to let go of something from the past, will help us to let go of some habits from the past. And this is definitely good, because wherever your Taurus part of your chart lies, this is the most stubborn part of your life. This is where you are the most stubborn, where we don't change, where we kind of get stuck in habits. And so Taurus has a really hard time changing, but changing is what allows for Taurus to really increase in its abundance and prosperity. And so we are being called right now to transform this sort of stagnant part of our charts that deals with Taurus energy, and to not allow the past to not move forward. So this is cutting the past fully, so that we don't keep identifying ourselves with the past. Yes, we lived the past. Yes, we had these things happen to us. Yes, all these things, but this is not who you are. It happened to you, but it's not who you are. And it's not until we let go of the story, let go of what we identify ourselves and the wounds and the traumas, and like, this is who I am because I was a victim of this, I was a victim of that. It's like, this doesn't allow us to move into the future, into something new. And so this transit will help us to release something from the past. We could be seeing a lot of things from our past right now. We could be talking to people from the past that I don't know or show up as well. These things could easily be coming to us as well. But nonetheless, it will help us to release the past. And at the same time, it's going to help us to gain more devotion to something bigger than ourselves, something, a calling, or something that we really are meant to put our devotion in. At the same time, Jupiter is ruling Pisces, which is where Mercury, Rahu, and Mars are, and it's also ruling Sagittarius. So that means that the 11th Lord, like, this is a transit that is going to help us reach our dreams and aspirations. This is where life is trying to focus us towards. And I know that there's a dream and an aspiration within your heart. And the only thing that's holding you back is that old version of yourself that you think you are, but you're not. You can literally transform at any moment and choose to be somebody else at any moment. That's how powerful we are. And so here, this is a transit that is trying to propel us into our dreams and aspirations by fixing our integrity, by fixing our connection to our word, by fixing our self-esteem and our confidence in ourselves and our confidence in our skills, and to give ourselves some sense of self-worth, and to realign our values with something that really makes us more confident and helps us bring boundaries that elevate us. Okay, boundaries are not there to jail you in. Boundaries are there to help you protect yourself. So Taurus also deals a lot with the boundary ability and the ability to say no. So all of this is taking us towards our dreams and our aspirations. Okay, and we're also having the house of transformation going into the first house. So this will transform you. This will shift things for you. And for those of you who are stubbornly not wanting to change, there could be a major sudden event that could happen to help you change. I don't want this to happen to you, God forbid. I don't want nothing to happen to you. But sometimes the only thing that gets us out of something is a major event. Unfortunately, we are that stubborn of humans. So I highly suggest willingly change, willingly accept changes, willingly go towards it, and willingly start working on your integrity and on your confidence and self-esteem. Also, healing any body issues. This could also be very good. Be careful with eating too much. This is a time for you to change your relationships with food, relationships with habits around food, that, learning how to cook, learning how to nourish yourself, and give yourself the self-care. Taurus is all about self-care. This is a self-care year for you to give what you need to boost your self-esteem somewhat, okay? Please, if you guys would like to know more about this, definitely we will have to have a private session so that you guys can understand these things more according to your chart and what it means to your chart, because it's definitely going to be different for everybody. And we're dealing with many, many people here. Okay, so if you would like to understand this deeper and have a more clear prediction, then definitely have a private session with me. You can get that in the Astral Motivation app. Alrighty, so now we're going to be doing each individual sign. I wanted to give you guys a small horoscope. Please check your moon sign is the most important. The moon sign is the most important because this is how you're going to be feeling and taking in this transit. And then the ascendant sign is going to be the second most important. The ascendant sign is the one that is going to show you what is physically going to happen around. And then the moon sign is how you're going to take it in. If you don't know any of these, then check out in the description here below. You'll find a link to find your natal chart for Vedic astrology. So we're going to get started with the energies of our beautiful Aries. Aries, so for you, this is going to be a money year for you, baby. Oh, get ready. Are you ready for the abundance and the prosperity? This is a money year for you. Let's go. There's a lot of money and money opportunities that are ready to come into your life. And you are ready to also heal any lack of confidence or integrity that you may have. Okay, this is a time for you to take opportunities of money. This is not the time for you to be doubting yourself. Oh, I'm not worthy enough. And if you're going through any sort of insecurities, heal them. Okay, but there's definitely going to be lots of money coming to you, abundance coming to you, prosperity coming to you, and your integrity is going to go up. Be impeccable with your word during this time. Okay, you're also going to be having a lot of there's going to be a lot of healing that is going to happen in the sector of your money, but as well as how you live your daily life. So there could be changes in your daily routines. Maybe you get a new job, maybe you start working different hours, or maybe you start working from home, or there's going to be some changes in your daily routine. And you could also be changing how you live your daily life. Maybe you're waking up earlier, going to bed earlier, changing your diet, changing the way that you eat. Like, you're going through a transformation of your routines and your daily life, which will naturally bring something into your money life at the same time. So make sure that you're taking into consideration those two things, my beautiful Aries. Very important for you during this Jupiter and Taurus transit. So we have here, my beautiful Aries, that in the past, you've been dealing and having a lot of thoughts about the past. You've been having a little bit of a hard time letting go of the past. There's a lot of melancholic thinking, memories. They keep coming up. And it's just been a little bit difficult. You may be feeling like those were the good old days, and now it's like this difficult moment now. It's not the good old days anymore. So there's like a lot of nostalgia and melancholic. Be careful with these energies, my beautiful Aries. And this is one of the reasons why this is coming in. It's kind of to release this. With Jupiter in your sign for this past year, it was really helping you to begin a new life in a new course of your life. So don't look back at the other course. Don't be sad that, oh, I wasn't in that. No, this is the new course. Let's go. You got this. Now, on this is definitely going to bring you a new beginning. You are definitely going to be stepping into a new world of possibilities, new energies, new worlds. Like, this is a great time. Take a leap of faith in yourself. Go for it. Take a chance. This is going to be good. Of course, learn from the past. Don't make the same mistakes. But do not hold yourself back from this new beginning. You are ready to take it. You are ready for this new life. And you'll see that you will heal. You will be able to move on. You will heal. And you're actually, I see some of you maybe migrating to another country, migrating to another place, or even migrating away from the toxicity of what used to be or what used to see and stuff like this. It's like you're migrating away from all of that and you're stepping into a better situation at this time, okay? So there's definitely good energy to move you forward, my beautiful Aries. Don't keep looking back at the roadblocks of the past. Don't compare it because it's not the same thing. You are ready for this healing and you are ready for this new venture. Now, another message for Aries, for Jupiter in Taurus: detox your friendships, Aries, okay? You're hanging out with people that haven't been good to you, or they take away your money. You lose a lot of money. Your associations are everything, Aries, and you're just allowing anybody to be your friend. Like, be more selective about your associations and make sure that your associations are people who are your well wishers, people who are not envious of you or that you're not envious of them, people that are actually your well wishers and they want the best for you, people that you can admire, people that you're not competing with. Okay. And another message for Jupiter in Taurus for Aries is do the work. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to put the energy. You're going to have to put the change, the effort. If you do the work, you'll make the money too. Okay. Um, don't sleep in your laurels. Put the effort. It's just saying you're going to have to put effort in it. Okay. And last but not least, have the courage to ask for and accept help from others, Aries. This is a sign of humility. Okay. Don't be so prideful to the point that it's like, I don't need nobody. I don't need nothing. I don't need nobody. Aries, bring a little bit of humility. Allow yourself to be helped by others. Have the courage. It takes a lot of strength to say, hey, I need help. And you will actually make more money. These three things are showing you that you will make more money if you detox your friendships, if you do the work, and if you actually start asking and accepting help from others. Now, your last message of your blessings for this Jupiter energy for my Aries is you are being blessed by Lord Capitla. And the blessings are scientific knowledge. Okay, there's a lot of learning that you could be happening at this time, understanding, learning, expanding your intellect. We also have the power of discrimination. Love that for you. You're going to start knowing how to discriminate certain things and the power of the discrimination. Also, divine understanding and liberation. Oh, love that. Sometimes you need that aha liberation to be fully somebody else. It's like once you have the realization, you can't go back. That's what they say, you know, you want the red pill or the blue pill. Is like once you take the realization and once you see the truth, you can't go back from it. So you are getting the understanding and the liberation, and this will help you. And we also have knowledge and mastery of the maternal elements. Oh no, of the material elements. Okay, so you're going to become very powerful. You're going to become more the ability to create materially what it is that you want. This is the time to do it. Do not doubt your ability to have everything that you need right now to manifest materially what it is that you want to create. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for my beautiful Aries when it comes to this transit of Jupiter in Taurus. I really hope that it helped you, and check out your moon and your ascendant as well. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Taurus. Welcome back, Taurus, to Astral Motivation. Let's see what this Jupiter in your sign is going to be bringing you. Wow, this is going to be such a beneficial energy for you, Taurus. You just came out of a year of so much purging. You feel like empty. You're like, I purged so much. I don't even know who I am. Like, who am I? What do I want? Where am I going? You let go so much. You let go of so many things, subconscious things that you had stored there, attachments. Like you finally released yourself from so much subtle energy of the past. And it's like you did the work, you went through the pain, you cried it out, you let go what you needed to let go of, you sever what you needed to sever, you cut the ties that you needed to cut. And now that Jupiter enters into your sign, it's your time to shine, baby. This is the moment of your reinvention, my beautiful Taurus. This is the moment that you're going to bloom into a new you. I know that right now you may feel so empty. You may feel like, I don't even know what I want, girl. I don't even know where I'm going. Like, I totally get it. But right now, just trust the process and keep in your vision that highest self of you. This is the moment to reinvent yourself to the fullest. Keep a vision of that highest self, of that better self, of that woman you want to be, that man you want to be, and live her, live him. Because this is the year that you reinvent your image, your reputation, your identity, who you are, rebrand yourself, change your look. You know, if you wanted to do plastic surgery, it's a good time to do plastic surgery, but there's certain dates. Still get a date with me to see which is the best date. But nonetheless, whatever you do physically, this is a great time to transform your image. The only thing I will say, Taurus, be very cautious in gaining weight because you may be more prone of gaining weight. So be cautious with that. Make sure that you are going towards the other side with that. And the other thing that you're going to be also focusing a lot of is you're going to be focusing a lot in your creative energy. okay? Because in order for you to reinvent yourself, Taurus, it is directly connected to your ability to create. You are an artistic sign. You are creative. And even if you are a businessman who makes a lot of money, guess what? It takes a lot of creativity to know how to do that, okay? Creativity is not just being able to dance and sing and things like this. Like, creativity is being able to manifest materially in a way or another. Creativity, create. And so you are very creative. You have swag, artistic style. You got the eye, you got the aesthetic. Like, your new identity is tied up to being some sort of artist or some sort of very creative person that can create a lot of money or business or whatever. It could also be tied up to children and your creations. So the greatest creation is your businesses or children. That's the greatest creation, children. So it is tied up to the inner child within you. Your inner child is the most authentic part of who you are. And so this is where life is taking you at this time, my beautiful Taurus. So for this, you've been starting to feel recognized and seen. You starting to kind of have a glimpse of what it is that you want to put your efforts on and where it is that you want to, put your what you want to bet on. And you've been trying to surround yourself with the right people, with the right associations, with the right groups of people. You've been putting a lot of effort towards something, towards where you are until this time. Please give yourself a pat in the back, Taurus, because wherever you are, you freaking have done the work and you have come very far. And so you deserve this recognition. You deserve this reward. This is kind of what has been happening with you. And so now this eclipse, this transit is actually giving you a time of rest. But this is not a time of rest. This is like a time where you are going to start having your life be more effortless. You are going to start working smarter instead of harder. You're recognizing that working harder doesn't make you more valuable. Working smarter makes you more valuable. And so I also see you getting more in introspections with the divine, with God. I see you wanting to commute in beautiful, holy places. I see you praying more. And I see you just like looking for peace. It's like, I'm going to make an effort to go towards the temple, to go towards the church, to go towards finding peace in my life. And you're going to rest and rejuvenate at this moment. It's like, I've done the work. Now I get to receive and rejuvenate with everything that comes into my life. So I want you to take this in. Take it in. You don't have to, this is your moment to just take in. This is going to open your crown chakra. The more you commute with yourself, your self-care, taking care of yourself, introspecting your life, you're meditating, you are doing the inner work, you're doing your spiritual work, your spiritual practices, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first before everybody else, like just loving on yourself real good, my beautiful Taurus, and nourishing the crap out of you. Whoa, you're gonna have this major opening crown chakra that is going to connect you to the divine, and you are going to become a tool of the divine. This is a year that life wants you to set into place. You don't have to chase nothing. You don't have to go try to get this and try to get that. It's going to all come to you, Taurus. But you have to believe. You have to step into the energy of trusting that it will come to you, that the divine's got your back. Meditate more, pray more, and you will see magic happening in your life. Highly suggest that you go do the Astral Chakra Challenge in the Astral Motivation app. That is going to align you and open your crown chakra. There's practices and activities there for the crown chakra. So let's see, what are some other messages for my Tauruses for this Jupiter in Taurus? For Taurus, birthday, renewal. This is your birthday. Birthday. Of course, it's like your birthday. Because Taurus, you don't get Jupiter coming into your sign. It only comes every 12 years. So make the best of it. This is a time to renew yourself, to birth something new. Some of you guys will becoming mothers, will birth a new, a child will birth a new project, will birth a new you, will birth a new life. But you are going through this sort of major rebirth at this time. Now, another blessing that Jupiter is bringing to you, business venture, baby. You see, the money is coming in, okay? The gold is around. Follow your business ideas. And this is only going to come through meditation. These major ideas are going to come through meditation, through relaxation, through these things. That's where it's going to come. So, business venture, baby, business venture, money's coming in, money's there. Follow your gut with money and business and travel, baby. Oh, love this. Going to be traveling for the rest of the year, go and discover. There's going to be a major travel that you're going to do this year that will change your life. So, be on the lookout for that. And the blessings that my beautiful Tauruses have for this Jupiter in Taurus, you are being blessed by Kalima. Oh, I love her. She is bringing you purification of the subtle forces centers. So she's cleansing your whole energetical body from any traumas or black magic, black eye, whatever. You're being cleansed completely and being protected. You also have ascension of the divine Kundalini energy. Do some Kundalini this year. You will definitely see some powerful shifts in your life. Also, happiness and fulfillment in this world. Joy. And you're also going to be getting divine ecstasy of the transcendental reality. Wow. So, those are your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. I am so excited for your beautiful transit. Make sure that you check your sun and your moon as well in order to get a full forecast of these energies. Now, we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. My beautiful Gemmies, welcome back to Astral Motivation. Now, Jupiter is going to be transiting your 12th house. So, this is actually going to be a very spiritual time, and you need it because Gemini, you've been working a lot, you've been doing a lot of things, you've been very busy, going there, and a lot of friends around and a lot of dreams. You've been very active for like years. You need a break. This is your break. Life wants you to take a break. And if you don't take the break, it might just fire you. So take the break. You've worked a lot. You have the money to take a break. So take a break, go somewhere far, go to another land, go to a far city, a far country. Get into your spirituality, get into your yoga, get into your meditation, get into this inner world. Why? Because you are closing a cycle of the past 12, 15 years. You have a lot of baggage in you, and this is your hiatus to release the baggage. So if this is the year that you would like to do some plant medicine, great time to do therapy, to do past life regressions, to do all the spiritual things, to go to the yoga retreat, great time to do all of that. If you do these things and if you take the responsibility of working in your spiritual life and going towards it, you're going to see a lot of benefit. If you don't, and if you keep trying to stay into the hustle, you may lose a lot because Jupiter wants you to do this work. And so if you are getting distracted with the mundane life and my work and the things that I usually do, and I don't want to change and I don't want to do my spiritual stuff, then life will make way for you to go and do it by releasing you from a bunch of things. If you're in a negative relationship, this could be the time where it ends. If you're in a negative job, this is the time that it ends. Anything that needs to end, let it end. Don't hold on to it. This is the time to simplify your life. If you don't do anything, what stays? If you're not bending yourself backwards in this relationship, will it stay? And if it stays, it's meant to be with you. If it's not, let it go. This is a year to let go. This is a year to surrender. This is a year to not attach yourself to anything and to trust. You are going through a purification of your subconscious, okay? And at the same time, this is going to be bringing up a lot of childhood wounds, a lot of childhood issues, a lot of memories from your childhood. This may also lead you to change homes. I definitely see a lot of Geminis changing homes, changing residencies. Some of you guys are even changing countries. Some of you guys are taking it all the way, but this is trying to help you uproot yourself from the past and who you think you are and help you to get new wings and fly. Okay, so trust the process. Right now, you've been feeling like there's been a lot of changes around you, and or that you haven't really gotten into alignment with your destiny. And the changes that you've been experiencing are somewhat uncomfortable. You feel like maybe there's bad luck around you, but no, things are going to move very well. And after this transit, when Jupiter goes into Taurus, you're going to start seeing that things are going to move forward. But at the same time, I see you kind of disconnecting from the mundane noise. Like you're going to minimize your connection with the world. You're going to focus more on disconnecting. Some of you guys are going to go on a journey. Some of you guys are going to go more towards your light. I see you migrating. I see you traveling. I see you seeing other places. And life is really trying to help you to move forward in life. But you need to stop holding on to the past. Some of you guys are going to have to block some people from the past, disconnect communication, totally like ghost and leave and go somewhere else. Some of you guys may have to do that. And this will bring you a major transformation. Transformation is abound, change is abound. Accept the change. It's going to be better for you. Let this be the purge. Let yourself purge the past. You deserve it. You don't need to carry it. And if you force yourself to carry it, oh my God, you're going to carry that for the next 15 years. Really? You want to carry that memory of your ex for another 15 years? No. Let that go now. Do the healing this year. Get into your spirituality. Get into the compassion, the healing, all of it. Your dreams are going to be popping up at the same time as well. So have a dream journal. And another message here for Gemini for this Jupiter in Taurus. We have surrender worry. Don't get worried. I didn't say this to worry you. Come down. You're going to be fine. I told you, if you do this work, Jupiter will have your back. We'll send you the money, we'll send you the stuff, you'll have food in the table, you'll have the money that you need. Just do the spiritual work. Do it. And you'll see, you'll be fine. You're going to be okay. No, do not worry. Live a free anxiety life. Release the anxiety for this year. Surrender to silence. You need isolation. You need silence. You need to disconnect. Turn off the phone. You need peace. Simplify your life. You do that this year, you'll be so happy. Surrender unhealthy relationships for those of you who are trying to hold on to that toxic relationship that's so somewhat called twin flame and all of that. No, baby. Let go of that. You deserve to be treasured, loved, and cherished. Okay? Stop with the half-ass relationships. You don't need to be in situationships anymore. This is going to heal all of this for you. Jupiter is also bringing you the blessings for Gemini of Yam, the Lord of Death. And your blessings are knowledge of the law. Okay, very good. Righteousness in action. I like that for you, Gemini. Also, overcoming the fear of death, which is also overcoming the fear of letting go, of releasing, of finishing, of concluding. So you're going to overcome this and you're going to get through it and it's going to be good. You're going to be fine. Okay, Gemini? And we also have steadiness in the face of judgment. So you are not going to be wavered by other people's opinions of you anymore. You're going to liberate yourself from other people's opinions and gossips and things like this. It is not you're going to finally let go of so much that you've been holding on to. And I'm excited for you for that. All right, my beautiful Gemini. I really hope that these messages help you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your engagement. And remember to check your moon and ascendant sign. Those are the most important ones to check. Now we're going to be doing our Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to Astral Motivation. And for you, Jupiter is going to be moving in a fantastic aspect, okay? So last year, you've been working so much. You got that new job. You started that business. You aligned yourself with your purpose in life. Now, you're going to start seeing the gains and the expansion of all of that. This is a year where you are meant to make friends, new associations, new friends, new connections. And when you do these things, you are going to make so much money. This is a year of money, of big gains. But it's not going to be gains done alone. It's going to be gains in a team, in a community, in a group. You are going to be very popular. If you do any social media, if you need to connect to the right people, you are going to meet the right people this year. Do not attach yourself to old friends. Allow yourself to open up to new friends in your life. Expand your networks of people at this time. All of these things are going to bring you major abundance and prosperity, my beautiful Cancer. So go for it. Now, another thing that will be getting healed is your mindset. So if you've had like misconceptions around friendships, misconceptions around your ability to make gains, if you've had limiting mental patterns, limiting thoughts, friends that limit your mind, or anything where you feel antisocial or that people don't like you or any of these things, like, you're gonna heal all this stuff, okay? you are going to start advancing and healing all these things. So, my beautiful Cancer, before this major transit, you have been recognizing that there's a lot of envy and cattiness around you. Maybe this is something that you feel with friends and associations where you feel like I can't get that close with people because then eventually they get jealous or they becomes envious or they end up talking, they gossip about me or they do sneaky things behind my back and things like this. And so maybe you recently have had some experience like this. You're also understanding that, okay, you know, people have these conniving attitudes and negative intentions. And so you're not, you're becoming a little bit more mature in this aspect. But some of you guys have gotten hurt. Okay, some of you guys really took the benefit of the doubt with your relationships, and some of you guys really did get hurt. So you are starting to be more aware and that, okay, not everything is rainbows and butterflies. And so this has been a little hard for you to connect with others and to create some good relationships in your life, but you are ready to heal. Some of you guys are moving on from a negative relationship, from past associations, moving on from things that no longer serve you. You are moving on, and this is bringing a lot of healing. This will bring healing to your friendships, to your associations, to your mind, to your consciousness, to your perceptions of yourself and others, to your perceptions of who you think you are. Like, this is about, you know, that you're not a weird guy or a weird kid or like nobody likes you or you're unpopular. Like, all these things are going to be healed. And you're no longer going to be in this or in negative social circles that are not serving you, where you think you are friends but you're friend enemies. Is like you're moving away from this, you're being healed from these things, and you're choosing something not so toxic. And this is going to bring you new beginnings. You're going to step into a whole new world, you're going to step into a whole new light. So go towards the healing. The healing will definitely bring a lot of happiness for you. Okay, now let's see what are some other blessings that my beautiful Cancers are going to be experiencing with this Jupiter in Taurus. So another blessing is, yeah, like you are no longer going to fall for deceptive people, for deception. It's like you have your eyes open, you've matured, you've understood, and you yourself are now willing to put up a front on others and not be as authentic. Either you like me or you don't like me. It's like you're becoming more authentic and you're releasing anybody who is like being fake around you. So these fake relationships and fake friendships are going to be healed and transformed, and you're going to get better friends. Be playful, don't get so serious, stay playful. You're going to be able to recapture attract like people being attracted to you and friends and love and whatever. You're going to recapture it by being playful. So don't lose your playfulness. um, don't become a cynic. Stay playful and reconcile. There will be a lot of reconciliations of the heart. You're going to reconcile a lot of things from the past, and this is definitely going to be bringing you a lot of joy and happiness. So there's lots of healing and there's lots of happiness and playfulness, and I see you like releasing uh, negative people and psychic vampires and all these things. Like, you're about to step into something better. And the major blessings that my beautiful Cancers are going to have for this Jupiter in Taurus, your blessings are coming from Durga Devi. Wow, Durga Devi. And she is bringing you the personal empowerment, destruction of ignorance, development of spiritual forces, and suppression of negative psychic influences. Yes, you're going to be super protected. You're going to be very strong and powerful, and you are going to start finding friends and associations that are your best well wishers as well. And you're going to get away from these negative relationships. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer. Love you guys so much. Sending everybody so much love and light. Remember to check your moon and your ascendant sign. Those are the most important ones. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Alrighty, Leo, welcome to Astral Motivation. So for you, this is going to be a very beautiful transit that is going to be bringing a lot of blessings in your career. How exciting, my beautiful Leo. This is the year where you align yourself with your purpose in life. With your purpose in life, what you came here to do in this lifetime. So this is the perfect year for you to take a risk. You always wanted to open that business, take a risk on it. You always wanted to start that company, take a risk on it. You always wanted to apply for that job, take a risk on it. You always wanted to change careers and do something completely different, take the risk on it. This is the year to take those risks, where you will land in your feet and you will actually be completely blessed. And this is very much tied up to something in your money life, okay? So I see that you're going to change the way that you make money, Leo. Like, there's going to be a transformation in the way that you make money, a transformation in your status, a transformation in your purpose in life, a transformation in your career and in your life. So I highly suggest that take action towards going towards your dreams and aspirations career wise. This is not the time to play small. This is not the time to say, oh, I'm not ready to take that big jump yet. No, you are ready. You are ready, and this is it. Like, if you don't take this one, you're going to have to wait another 12 years. I don't suggest you wait that long. Do it now. Go for it, okay? But Leo, this is definitely a time that will transform your money and your abundance. This will be a big, big blessing for you. So before this, you've been having a really hard time seeing things. You've been kind of stuck in a mindset that just keeps giving you the same results, the same results, the same results. And it's been this stuck energy where you don't know how to get out of this sort of cycle. It's like all you know, it's just the habits that you know, and you're trying to find a way, but it's been quite difficult because you need like a big, big shift of perception. And you haven't had the time to really make these big shifts of perception. It's been difficult. But you are now starting to understand that what do you want to sacrifice more, Leo? You're starting to understand that in life, you're going to have to sacrifice. So better choose what your cross is. Everybody has to bear a cross, and some get to choose. Well, everybody can choose their cross, but some people don't choose and they end up carrying a cross that they didn't even get to choose. So you have to choose, my beautiful Leo, and you're starting to understand that it's no easy way out. There's no easy way out, that there's always a cross to carry. And this has really matured your perception. This has really matured yourself. And this upcoming transit will bring a closure and an accomplishments in your career. It will bring accomplishments, recognitions. It will bring awards. It will bring, especially if you've been working in a career for a very long time, like this is a time where you're going to see a lot of this. If you're lost in your career, you don't know where you're going, then this is a time to actually start taking action towards really aligning with your purpose in life. Follow your intuition. This is taking you where you need to go. Some of you guys are also going to be traveling, which is going to be very fantastic for you. And by the end of this transit, you are going to know your values, where it is that you're going. You may become a teacher because now you've been recognized for what it is that you do. You are now the one teaching others how to do this. And for those of you who don't have a major career, it's like you will find a teacher that's going to take you to the next level. And you are going to be willing to walk the path, the narrow path, and do it right. So a lot of you guys are going to gain a lot of maturity, and you're just going to follow the values and the right steps that your wise counsel is going to be giving you, and you're going to reach your destiny or the things that you want to get to. So be open to a teacher. This is going to be very important for you. Be open to changing your perception. This is going to be very important for you, okay? So now let's see some other blessings that Leo is going to be getting with this Jupiter in Taurus, and it's save your money. Okay, you are going through a shift of the way that you make money. So, save your money. Save your money, keep your savings, have your savings, okay? If you want to open a company, I would say it would be better for you to maybe take a loan, okay? But just because you're saving money doesn't mean that you can't get into alignment with your career. You can get into career alignment, but at the same time, don't be reckless with your money. You might have to save more money than before, especially because K2's in your second house. So be cautious with that. No more complaining, Leo. You're complaining too much, and this is what's blocking your ability to make more money. You are victimizing yourself every single time you complain. So change your complaining to gratitude, and this is going to bring you more abundance and prosperity. And the last blessing that Jupiter is giving you for my beautiful Leos is quiet retreat. You need times of quiet, you need times of silence, you need meditation time. Do not, take these things for granted. It is very, very important. that you pursue the peace and the quiet time. In the quiet times is when you're going to get the ideas for money, the ideas for work, the ideas to advance. You're going to get the intuition that is telling you where to go. It is through this quiet reflection. So you must do your spiritual practices, okay, Leo? Especially if you do your spiritual practices, you'll gain more money. So maybe that could be a good incentive for you. And the last blessings that Leo will be having with Jupiter in Taurus, and you are getting the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu, Jai. And so Nityananda Prabhu is going to be giving you love of God. I love this for you, my beautiful Leo. That would elevate you so much. Also empathy and love for humankind. Very beautiful. You're also going to be getting magnificence and compassion and charity and perfection in the chanting of God's name. If you're doing really good in your career, this will be a great time to give back and do charity as well. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo, those were your messages for this upcoming Jupiter in Taurus. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Check your moon sign and your ascendant sign. Those are the most important for the accurate predictions for you. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to Astral Motivation. So for you, this major transit of Jupiter in Taurus is going to be super benefic for you. And you need this because you have Ketu right now in your sign. And Ketu in your sign can really bring a lot of endings. It could bring a lot of self-undoing. So what I mean by self-undoing is like you're just going through this purging time where you are releasing your old self, going into a new you. And so there is a lot of purge and transformation that could be happening. And Jupiter right now will be blessing you, giving you an aspect from here. And the energies of Jupiter, Jupiter is going to be transiting your 9th house of travels. So this is a year for you to expand yourself. Jupiter wants you to expand your horizons through education, through faith, through belief, through optimism, through a teacher, a guru that you admire, and through communing with God, okay? This is the house of God. This is the original house of Jupiter. So Jupiter feels very happy here. And Jupiter will give you lots of blessings if you make an effort to have a more intimate relationship with God this year. You can see miracles happening in your life this year if you connect in these ways. If you are more atheist, then I will say it's a great year to travel, okay? And maybe go back to school if you always wanted to have that degree or that master's. That's for everybody. So Virgo, here, life is going to help you to expand yourself, and Jupiter wants to expand your horizons because you just went through the dark night of the soul. You just went through a lot of transformation, and so now you need to gain faith because next year you are about to be launched into your purpose in life. So before being launched, you must have your principles, your morals, and your own sense of self-expansion done first. So this is the year for you to go back to school if you always wanted to go back to school, to travel the world if you've been wanting to travel the world, to teach others if you always wanted to be a teacher, to commute with God, to go to the temple, to go to the pilgrimage, to go to, Israel or whatever, Holy Lands, India. Like this is the perfect time to do all these things, and for you to also gain a spiritual teacher. If you already have a guru, your guru is going to be giving you lots of blessings this year as well. This is the great year if you always wanted to go to a Tony Robbins self-development workshop, perfect year to do all of this. So you are going to gain more faith, and you need this. Because in this process of self-undoing, and as you're going through a process of reinventing yourself and transforming into a more authentic part of you, you cannot lose faith in yourself. You need to hold on very, very strongly to God's feet while you're going through this transformation. So my beautiful Virgo, you are so blessed this year. You are having major good luck in your side. Practice gratitude every single day. You practice gratitude every single day, your life is going to be filled with blessings this year. Pray, pray, pray. You want to know the strongest manifestation tool? Prayer. Seriously. It is the most ancient manifestation tool from all our ancestors until now, and it still works. Prayer. Pray, baby. Okay, let's see. For this, wow, I love it. So before this, you've been having a lot of like, okay, what's my priorities? What do I care about? Is this what I care about most? Is this what I care about? You're kind of going through this sort of like priority checklist, and you are very much about this, Virgo, because you're like, okay, so many things are changing in my life, so what is my priorities now? Things have changed so much, so what do I care about the most? So you've been going through this sort of choices, changes, movements, re-establishing your values, re-establishing what's most important to you and what is your priorities. And so now this transit is going to take away any waiting games, any more waiting, and it's going to propel you into getting out of your comfort zone, where it is that you will have your expansion of self. This comfort zone may be like you're going to go and travel, you're going to sign up to that course, you're going to, sign up to that teacher teaching you something or whatever it is. This is about to expand your horizons. I see you doing it with somebody. I don't see you doing it alone. You have two twos here. So there is going to be companionship with you as well. Rahu is in your house of relationships. So you are meant to be accompanied at this time and having some sort of relationship. If you don't, it will happen very soon. If you are, then definitely go. But you are ready to get out of your comfort zone and expand your horizons. And you can do this with a person. And then after this, you are going to feel so clear. Like you're going to be so triumphant. You're going to have so much success because you're going to have such a clear understanding of what your dharma is, what your purpose is, your morals, your principles, what you live by, and the connection that you're going to have with God. Like, this is the year for you to have an encounter with God. If you always wanted to have a miracle happen in your life, this is the year. So know that clarity, major clarity, and the major truth of who you are will be coming out at the end of this transit, and it's going to be very, very awesome. Alrighty, let's see some other messages here for my beautiful Virgos. For my beautiful Virgos, when it comes to Jupiter in Taurus, and we have, whom do you need to forgive? So you're going to be releasing any resentments, any stuck energy, any anger issues, pain from the past, suffering, old resentments. You're going to be forgiving all of these things and really being elevated. It's going to be very healing. You're also going to be having asked for your needs to be met. So this is definitely, look how this kid's praying. Pray. This is how you're going to ask for your needs to be met, through prayer on a daily basis. And you will see that everything will come true for you. And last but not least, you have a debt paid off. Whatever you paid off, like, you don't owe anybody anything. That past person, that ex-friend, like, you don't owe anybody anything. You paid your karmas, you paid your dues, you're back to zeros. Go forward. No more past. Nothing needs to tie you up from the past. You are free to move forward. And now the last blessings that we have for my beautiful Virgos for this Jupiter in Taurus for Virgo. And we have the blessings from Mahadev Shiva. Shiva's going to be blessing you this year, giving you sexual prowess. Ooh, okay. It's also going to be giving you union with a good marriage partner. Congratulations, Virgo. Congratulations to all my Virgos. Also, and if you're already married, even better. Or if you're in a relationship, you might just get married. And we also have detachment from life's unexpected changes. Love that. You're not going to be disturbed by life's changes. You're going to be in your equanimous, super spiritual energy, and also numerous benefits from worldly enjoyment to liberation. You're just going to have so much blessings. Telling you, this is the year to connect with that divine energy. Make sure you download the Astral Motivation app. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo. Those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember to check your moon and ascendant, which are the most important ones. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Hello, my beautiful Libra. Welcome to Astral Motivation. So amazing to have you here. For you, Jupiter in Taurus is going to be a grand benefic energy, because Jupiter is going to be in a sign of Venus, and you're also ruled by Venus, which means that you are going to be getting lots of benefit from this transit. More than anything, what is being expanded in your life is going to be the energy of your transformations. Whoa, Taurus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the year where you're going to do the deepest dark night of the soul. And if you're telling me, but Vinodini, I already went through my dark night of the soul. That was just the beginning. So my beautiful Libras, get ready. And it's going to be so good. What's the worst that can happen? You cry? That's okay. Cry. This is the year to heal that trauma, to heal that pain, to heal that negative relationship with your mom, with your dad, from the past, from the ex, with the other. This is the year that if you pay therapy, it's going to work. If you have a reading with me, you're going to gain so much and it's going to bring you so much healing. This is the moment to do that inner work, to open up the closet of all your secrets and get vulnerable. Because if you become vulnerable this year, you're going to get so much healing, so much healing. So Libra, please do it. Please do it. If you work with the investors, if you work with other people's monies, if you have money in investments, if you work with stocks, crypto, or anything of these things, this is a fantastic time. I definitely see that those things will advance. And if you've been thinking about investing, this is the year to do it. Wonderful time to trade, wonderful time for all of that. Also, it is a great time for connecting in a more intimate level. So the clue here is vulnerability, vulnerability, vulnerability. You're going to gain more money from other people. This is definitely a time for you to ask for favors, ask for help. If you've been wanting to get a loan, this is the time to do it. Work other people's monies, heal your credit, heal your credit score, heal all these things. Some of you guys may even get an inheritance as well, or any insurance payments around this time. So my beautiful Libra, this is going to transform. Wow, it is going to be very transformative for you. You've been feeling lonely. You've been feeling lonely. You've been feeling alone. For those of you who are single, you've been really feeling very, very lonely. For those of you who are in a relationship, you still feel like you're alone within your relationship. There is this sort of like loneliness, like nobody gets me. I'm alone in this world. I feel so isolated. I feel like nobody gets it. You feel very alone. And in this aloneness, it's like you just feel so uncomfortable because you just wish the whole time that you can have some sort of companion that understands. But you are in this process of feeling alone so that you can gain more wisdom, regardless if you're literally alone or not alone. It's for you to gain more wisdom. Okay, there's been a lot of, you're ready to heal a lot of issues with relationships. Okay, what's full in your secrets, in your treasure chest of secrets of all the traumas from the past, is filled with lovers' issues. Oh, I had that lover and I had this, and then I had this issue, and then I had that other problem. It's like the bad decisions you made in love, the cheatings that have happened, the heartbreaks, the jadedness. Is like all of this needs to be healed, Libra. I know that the deepest thing that you want is love, and you deserve it. Have a reading with me. Let's figure it out. But definitely you've been learning to heal all the choices that you've made in love, and just how love has been something of a difficult situation. But life is trying to heal these things because it all deals with intimacy. Libra, if you can't be vulnerable, how is it going to happen? Love is not just a penis and a vagina. Love is way more complex than that. And you will have a shakeup. You need one, Libra. I'm sorry, you need one. You need one. If you're not going to willingly go towards the change, then life will change you. Okay? But this is not sustainable. You are ready to break away those old constructs of what you think relationships are, how they should be, who you are, what they are, whatever. All of this needs to perish, and you need to reconstruct your love life, your relationship, your inner psyche from the beginning. And that's going to be good. It's not going to be something bad. It's going to be actually something that is great benefit. A message here for Libra in Jupiter and Taurus for this year, separation. Yeah, I see some of you guys are going to be going, some of you guys are in toxic relationships that you're meant to let go of, okay? Others of you feel alone and you're separated from your beloved. Like there's just this distance, this separation. You want union, you want communion. I totally get it. But there's a reason why you are having some time apart, okay? What you're feeling is real, okay? Do not dismiss your emotions. You need to feel at this time. I know it makes you feel vulnerable. I know you wish that everything would just be happy-go-lucky things, but sometimes we need to have those uncomfortable conversations. And this is the year to have those uncomfortable conversations and to go there and to open that box and to heal it, because it's causing you stress. Even if you close that box full of secrets, and you pretend that it's not there, it's causing you stress. The new boyfriend, the new girlfriend that you meet is gonna start waking up that box. Or even if you're not, if you're in a relationship, you're stressed because you need to cleanse the inner world. It has nothing to do with your spouse or your person outside. It's your psyche that makes you stress. Time to heal your psychology. And I'm not saying go take antidepressants. That's not healing it. Like, do the work to really go there. As I mentioned, Libra, what's the worst thing that can happen? You cry? It's okay. Do it in a safe space with safe people, and you'll be okay. The last blessings that you'll have, my beautiful Libra, is Matsya is going to be blessing you, my beautiful Libra. And Matsya avatar is the one that's bringing you protection against natural disasters. It's also security for seafarers and travelers. So you're going to be very secure while you're traveling. And when you're navigating any sort of emotional ocean of emotion, okay, there's also the signification of water with emotions, okay, navigating. You're going to navigate them very gracefully as the fish Matsya. And preserving ancient traditions and knowledge, okay? Go more into the ancient traditions and knowledge. It's going to work out so much better for you. Don't try to reinvent the wheel and make up a whole new idea of what a relationship should be and you putting yourself as the guinea pig. You don't have to do that. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras. And if you want help finding the love of your life, hit me up, okay? I can help you with all of that. We'll get a reading going. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. Sending you so much love and light. Please check your moon and your ascendant. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Scorpio, for you, this is going to be such a benefic energy. First and foremost, I just want to say, if you're single, you're going to get married. There's going to be marriage coming, baby. There's going to be commitments coming. If you already are in a relationship that is toxic, you're finally going to leave that horrible thing and you're going to get into something even better. If you are already married and happily married, oh my gosh, this is going to be a year of complete bliss for the both of you. This is a year where you are going to be blessed in your relationships. Not just love relationships, commitments, business relationships, clientele. More clients will be coming. You are the public relations person. You are becoming more popular. People know you more. You're going to become, you're going to have more connections. And in the process, you're also going to be committing to new people. So I see you committing to better relationships that will be coming into your life. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio. At the same time, this is dealing with the energies of friendships. Yes, it is very much connected, like friendships, associations, dreams, and aspirations. And are you having the right public relations with those people? Are you committing to the right business partners? Are you committing to the right partner that will support your dreams and aspirations? So all of this deals with socializing with the right people, associating with the right people, so that you can really reach the heights of your dreams and associations. All of these things are meant to be cured and healed, okay? Be more conservative in your approaches with relationships so that there's nothing that, you know, can mess them up. This is a time to be wise in relationships. And if you are, you know, if you've had a lot of toxic relationships and never really had a good relationship, and you're not even thinking of getting married or anything like this, then this is just going to be a year of a lot of maturing and becoming more honest in yourself with what it is that you want for a partner in a relationship in your life. So my beautiful Scorpios, before this, there has been a lot of things moving forward. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of communication. You've been doing a lot of things, very busy. There's been a lot of busyness on a daily basis because Jupiter was in your daily life. So there could have been a lot of healing of your health, and you maybe change your lifestyle and things like this. But now you're going to get off the rat race. You're not going to be so much in this like daily routines, daily things, daily. And now you're going to be stepping into an energy of training. It's like you've already trained enough and you are ready to take the training wheels off. And also you are ready to not be afraid of the conflicts that may happen with other people. You're going to become more graceful in the way to handle conflicts with others, where you don't need to burn bridges, you don't need to break bridges. You are going to be you're going to like raise your etiquette and raise the way that you handle associations and friendships and and socialness, social etiquettes. And this is going to be very good for you. So you are going to be in this training wheel of becoming a more refined person in relating to others. And at the same time, it will be a challenge. And at the same time, as you do this, you are stepping into maybe conflict because you're dealing with another person, and you're going to become more graceful in handling conflict. This is going to be very nice for you. This will definitely make you more spiritually powerful by the end of this transit. You're going to have major spiritual strength within you. You are going to really feel like you can handle so much more than what you think, that you're so much more powerful and so much more stronger than what you think you are. God is really going to be protecting you immensely. So even though there might be people that may challenge you and everything, you're just going to come off in a very graceful way in everything that you do. So if you practice any of these things, like more refined etiquette and things like this will be very, very, very nice for you during this year. Okay, you're kind of in the training wheels of becoming an incredible social person. Okay, now let's see a little bit deeper into your relationships for my Scorpios for this Jupiter in Taurus. And we have free yourself. Yes, you're going to free yourself from any negative relationships. For those of you who are in toxic relationships, toxic patterns of relationships, you're going to finally free yourself from all these things, and it's going to change. For those of you who are in a relationship, you may free yourself from any codependent attitudes with your partner as well. You're going to get to know each other. You're going to reveal your innermost selves with each other. And as you do this, your bond is going to deepen. You are definitely that sign that loves to get vulnerable with others. And this is how you're going to deepen your connection with your beloved during this time. And last but not least, oh my God, this could be the one. You guys are really going to feel that. It's like, oh my God, I think I found the one. I think this is the one. Like, for those of you who are single, it's happening. Alrighty, and last but not least, let's see what is your last blessing for Scorpio, for Jupiter in Taurus for Scorpio. And we have Subhadra. Subhadra is going to be giving you the blessings, and Subhadra will be giving you the blessings of removal of illusion. Love this. Also, worldly power and grace. You see, there's going to be this grace about you. People are just going to be like, wow, like she's so likable. I want to be her friend. I want to get to know her. Like, you are going to have this this social attractiveness. People are going to want to be around you. So very graceful. And also blessing of devotion to Krishna. Beautiful, beautiful, my beautiful Scorpios. Those are your messages for this upcoming Jupiter in Taurus. Get ready. I hear the wedding bells ringing. Super excited for you. Make sure you check your ascendant and your moon sign in order to get a full forecast of these energies. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittarius. Hello, my Saggies. Welcome. For you, your planet Jupiter is very important, and when it changes signs, this is definitely going to give you a new energy. And for you, Jupiter is going to be transiting in your sector of your work. So daily life, work, you're going to be getting a whole new routine going on here, my beautiful Sagittarius. And you need this. You are ready for this. The way that you've been having certain habitual patterns are ready to be transformed. This is the year of health. This is the year to get the body that you always wanted. This is the year for you to change the way that you eat. This is the year for you to change that job that you no longer like. This is the year to maybe go remote or maybe start traveling around the world where you work. Like, a change of lifestyle is in order for you, and a change of the way that you eat. Also, anything that deals with being of service to others is going to be very, very beneficial for you, and I see you advancing a lot in these things. All of this is connected to your home life and to your family life, okay? Life right now is, it's connected to your work and career life. So something is going on in your work life where you're going to be going through a purge, and there's going to be a transformation, and this is going to also change your lifestyle and your health and the way that you are. And so if your job has been killing your health, this is going to be a transit that will start transforming all these things. Trust it. It's not going to be something negative. So before this transit, there's been a lot of, you've been exercising your power. You've been trying to stay strong. You are trying to not let negative thoughts or negative doubts get the best of you. You really have been exercising your ability to be powerful within, my beautiful Sagittarius. And so this transit will definitely be opening a lot of your third eye and your crown chakra. But you're having a little bit of a hard time seeing like what it is that you want in your physical world. So I will say connect more. Doing your spiritual practices will actually bring you more insight to your job, to your work, to your daily life. Detox. This is a great year for you to go through all the detoxes. Heavy metal detox, colon detox, parasite detox, like do the whole thing. This will be very, very good because you right now can't have the vision because you are trapped in bad habits and trapped in a routine that hasn't been good for you, but you just became accustomed to. So you're ready to transform this, and we also have the connection to God. You will be getting more insight, more downloads, more sensitive, more intuitive when you start changing your, and you have a vision. You have a vision of what you want your life to really be. So it's like, go for that because right now you're ready to have a major lifestyle change, my beautiful Sagittarius. You are ready for this major lifestyle change. Let's go. Another blessing that your Jupiter in Taurus will be giving you is God is your source. You see, talking God is your source. Connect with God, have faith, have positivity. All these things are very important for you, and you will definitely get a lot of blessings during this time. Your lifestyle needs to be more spiritual, Sagittarius. Like for you to be the most spiritual sign is like you're not like you need to live it, okay? Not just preach it. You need to live it, Saggy, okay? So have a more God-centered lifestyle. Abundance mindset. As long as you have an abundant mindset, money is going to come in, abundance will come in. Change the way that you think about your life and certain things. And of course, detoxes can help us with the change of mindset. And last but not least, the partnership. So you are meant to be partner up. And when you do partnerships, you actually work together so much better. So allow partnerships to come into your life. And also that your partner complements your lifestyle. Okay, find a partner with a healthy lifestyle. Don't find the partner at the bar that is an alcoholic and now you have to take care of them. Like, no. Find a partner that loves to work out, eat healthy, cook vegan meals, and things like this. Like, find a partner that complements you in all of that. And last but not least, your blessings are going to be coming for Ardhanarishwar. And this is the sacred androgyny, and they're blessing you with the felicity in married life. Okay, married life will be protected. Raising the Kundalini energy, good. Healing, transcendental knowledge of the universal oneness, and the ability to harmonize opposing viewpoints and forces. So yes, you are also going to be getting more problems, but Jupiter is going to give you the ability to solve all these problems. Okay, I see you healing your debt. I see you not enemies not being able to get to you, and healing any diseases as well. So those were your messages, my beautiful Sagittarius. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Astral Motivation. So for you, this Jupiter transit in Taurus is going to be a great blessing. It's going to be sending you lots of amazing good energy. And you need it, Capricorn. 2020 to 2023 has been a very powerful shift, and things are going to get so much better for Capricorn from here on. Now, with Jupiter entering into Taurus, this is going to be a fun year for you. Jupiter is going to be entering into the house of fun, creativity, children, romance. Okay, so all my single Capricorns, I don't see you being single for that long. Okay, baby? The time has come for Capricorn to have some fun. The time has come for Capricorn to follow their passions and make their heart sing with joy. This is a year where you are meant to have fun, enjoy yourself, have friends, do all your hobbies, get into those sports, get creative, do all the self-expression that you can possibly do. This is the year, Capricorn. And this is something that you could have forgotten, okay? Because sometimes we, as Capricorns, may get so adamant about the work, about the things, about everything that we need to do, that we forget about our inner child. We forget about that little voice within us that is that creative voice that wants to explore and be joyful and be light and easy and magical. This is the year for you to step into that energy, to connect with your inner child. Some of you guys may become mothers, become parents. This is a very fertile year for my Capricorns. So if you don't want to have children, be cautious, but this is definitely a time where you are having lots of fertility. And not just to create children, but to create anything, any creative things. And creativity doesn't only have to be painting, singing, dancing, these things. It could also be creative enough to create a business, to create a venture business, to create any speculative business at this time can be fantastic as well. So for anybody who's a creative and anybody who's also looking for love and sparking up the romance back into your life, this is a great time to do it, either if you're single or if you're in a partnership. Now, this creative part of you is very important, and it's actually in alignment with your dharma. The dharma is the service that we came to do in this world. And this is important for you. You are the type of person that you want to find out what is the dharma, what is the path, and you'll do it, and you're going to get the result that you want. But the thing about it is that you've been adopting society's dharmas, and this is a soul dharma. And your soul dharma is attached to your creativity and your childlike energy and your romance and your passions and those things that make your heart sing. So this is a year for you to have some fun. Anybody who says that Capricorns are not fun, not this year. This year you're definitely going to be super, super fun, my beautiful Capricorn. And just know that you're in this reinvention period. This is a time to be self-made, and this is a time for you to be courageous enough to go for it. So what do we have for Capricorn for this Jupiter in Taurus? So Capricorn, for you, yes, you have been feeling like you're not that fertile, like you haven't been able to create the money or the abundance or the child, or there's been a disconnection with the divine feminine. The divine feminine in everybody is our creative force, and you have been a little bit disconnected from it. My female Capricorns, this is a year that is calling for you to step into your divine feminine of fertility and abundance. And my males have been feeling like I haven't landed the right woman in my life, the right person. I'm looking for a wife, a life partner, and I just seem to get all these crazy bitches and all these toxic relationships. So this has been the energies before Jupiter entering into Taurus. Okay. Now, when Jupiter goes into Taurus, your sacral chakra is gonna take off. I highly suggest that you go do the Astral Chakra Challenge in the Astral Motivation app and focus a lot on your sacral chakra. This is the year for your sacral chakra to turn on, to create life, to create things, desire, creativity, exploration of your creative outlets. All of these things are going to be so important to you. And if you're like, I don't know what I want, I don't have any creative outlets, then this is a big, big wake up call to go and get into your creative things. You get into your creative stuff, you will attract love into your life. You get into your creative outlets, you're going to be able to be fertile enough to have a baby. You go into these creative expressions of your passions, and you are going to have the joy of your inner child come through every single pore of your being. Time to do it. And this will lead you, by the end of this transit, you may become a teacher. You are going to become more wise. Some of you guys may actually meet the perfect teacher that is going to take you to the next level. You are going to get into alignment with your dharma, with your higher calling, with your spiritual service that you're doing for the world. You're not going to look back at the past. You're not going to look back at what happened and did not happen. And some of you guys may even write a book, may even create something that is long lasting to teach others about. Like, this is very, very powerful energies. And I definitely see you feeling more solid. And this is also bringing a commitment. For those of you who are looking for romance, this is bringing a commitment. And I see you tying the knot. Okay, this is the Hierophant, baby. This is the tying the knot, like wedding bells, okay? Because you do it legit. You don't do it half-assed. Like, you do it for real. So this is definitely going to be a super beneficial transit for you. Let's go a little bit deeper. I'm going to pull some cards for you in your love life. For those of you who are looking for romance, for Capricorn, for Jupiter and Taurus. And we have, keep an open mind, Capricorn. Some of you guys have this specific type, this specific person that it's like, that's my type. I don't look at anything else. open up your mind, because your soulmate is going to differ from your usual expectations. And I highly suggest that you get a personal reading with me. You get a personal reading with me, I can tell you everything about your life partner, their sign, where you're going to meet them, how you're going to meet them, when are you going to meet them. I can tell you everything. So go and keep an open mind. This is going to be very important. I'm going to pull some other messages here for Capricorn, for Jupiter in Taurus. In Capricorn, we have a holiday. Go and have some fun. Go to a vacation, go to a retreat. Let life be a holiday, okay? You've worked so much, Capricorn. Time to kick your heels and have some freaking fun, baby. You deserve it. You deserve it. I want you to do this. Don't feel guilty about it, okay? In the summer. In the summer, you're going to meet a person. In the summer, you're going to start a new hobby. In the summer, you're going to start creating a bunch of things. In the summer, you may get pregnant. Summertime is what a lot of what you're waiting for is going to come true for you. Those of you who are artists and creative, oh my gosh, your reputation is about to go to the next level, okay? Now let's see the last message. Also, business partner, business people who create businesses and speculative businesses, you guys are going to do great as well. And we have here your final blessings of Taurus in, oh, love it. You have the blessings of Mohini Murti. Ooh, sensual. Coming from lack of fertility and an upside down empress, this is pretty awesome, okay? So the blessings are taste of the nectar of immortality, the ability to not be overcome by sexual guile. Very good. And perceptions to see through tricksters and cheats, and knowledge of when it is appropriate to give preferential treatment. So you're going to have more discernment that is going to come into your life. Let Mohini, which is the female avatar of Vishnu, of Krishna, to bless your life, my beautiful Capricorn. I am so excited for you. You are definitely going to have a wonderful transit of Jupiter in Taurus, and I'm very excited for you. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Okay, Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to Astral Motivation. So for you, this Jupiter in Taurus is going to be blessing your sector of your family, your home life, and your emotional security, which means that you most probably may be moving this year. Some of you guys may be moving. Some of you guys may be getting the house of your dreams, or minimum a car. Conveniences are going to be big. You're going to have a lot of conveniences, expansions of conveniences. And you're going to better your relationship with your mother. You're going to better your relationship with your family. And more than anything, you're going to be healing major wounds of your childhood. So if you have abandonment issues, embarrassment, rejection, neglect, like any of these things that your inner child could have felt when they were young, you're going to be healing a lot of your past and a lot of these traumas to the core of who you are. You are healing the core of who you are. So this is the moment where life is saying, time for you to make a safe space that feels like this is your home, this is your safe space, and this is also where you feel emotionally happy, where you belong. Some of you guys may create your own family. Some of you guys may become mothers, but you're really establishing your sense of emotional security, and you're going to build nest, okay? Life wants you to build nest at this time. And this is directly connected to your subconscious and your patterns, the sense of belonging. If you've been feeling like, I just feel like I don't belong, or I feel like, where is my family, or nobody gets me, or like, who's my community, who's my family, it's like all of these things are going to get healed this year with this powerful transit. Now, you've been going through a lot of disturbances. Of course, Saturn is in your sign, and it's really pushing you, Aquarius, for a new level of maturity, a new level of your life, and anything that was not sustainable has perished. So you could have gone through a lot of endings, a lot of letting goes. What you thought it was solid wasn't solid. So there's been a lot of disruption in your life, and it's been intense. And this is the reason why you are ready to find a stronger sense of emotional security after life has done this number on you, because you needed to let go of a lot of things. And sometimes it sucks, but sometimes we build things that are just not going to last the test of time. It's just not going to do it. And that's okay. It doesn't make you anything less. It doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't make, no, it doesn't make you any of these things. And so these things needed to be disturbed. They needed to be broken down. Anything that wasn't sustainable for you in the next 30 years needed to be let go of. And this is not an easy time. And it could have left you feeling very vulnerable and very like, okay, well, now what is it? Where do I belong? If I just rebuilt all of this and now it's gone, where do I belong? So you are going to stop foolish, like lying to yourself. Some of you guys could have lied to yourself where you're just like, oh, I don't care if I live here. Oh, I don't care where I live. Like, you're going to stop lying to yourself and you're going to be like, no, I want my home and I want it now. And I want it how I like it. I also deserve emotional security. You're going to stop being like, you're going to actually also, this Jupiter is going to show you like the true colors of people. And you're going to stop deceiving yourself, painting castles in the sky. Like, you're going to become a lot more realistic and understand that, you know, there's a lot of deception, there's a lot of envy around, and all these things are going to show up. Like, they're going to show you who's really your family, who you can really count on, who's really your emotional security. Because sometimes you may think that your friends are, but you may be surrounded by a lot of frenemies, and we do see this here. And you're going to see this. You're going to see who's really, really, really your well wisher. And by the end of this transit, I see you having a super powerful ability to communicate. Your throat chakra is going to manifest immense, beautiful blessings in your life. But there's definitely going to be a lot of communication. You're going to be speaking a lot. Interestingly enough, it's almost like you're going to have so much more emotional security that you're going to speak your mind a lot more. And you're not going to ask for permission, and you're not going to be shy about saying it. Like, your throat chakra is going to bloom, and it's going to really shine, and you're going to gain a lot of courage to speak your truth. And in doing this, you will manifest so much more. This is the sector of manifestation. So this is going to make you more emotionally secure, more content within, and this will give you more confidence in yourself, where you are going to start manifesting a whole new life. And these insecurities could have stemmed from your childhood. So that's what you're overcoming at this time. And let's see what other blessings is Aquarius having for this Jupiter in Taurus. And the other blessing that you have is surrender to the loving support of others. Surrender to the receiving the support of and love. Okay, you are ready to receive support and love from your loved ones, from your family. You are meant to feel content and secure and loved and nurtured this year. Okay, so if you haven't felt nurtured and loved and secure, then this is the year to get close to those people that want to give you the support and the love. Okay, and we also have surrender to inner peace. You could have been feeling this disturbance, a lot of changes in your life. What can I count on? You are feeling quite vulnerable. So life is really giving you this blessing to find emotional contentment and happiness and security, and to find that inner peace that everybody deserves, and especially you, Aquarius, after such a turbulation. And last but not least, you have surrender to sleep and rest. You need to rest, sleep. This is a year to bring down the nervous system, okay? To relax the nervous system so that you're not in this trauma response and things like this, okay? So relax the nervous system, heal the nervous system, massage yourself before you go to sleep with lavender essential oil for a good amount of time, and this is going to relax your nervous system, okay? You're in a process of major healing, okay? Let's see, last blessings that Aquarius is going to have for Jupiter in Taurus. And we have the blessings of Bhumi Devi. Wow. Bhumi Devi is Mother Earth, which is very much connected to the sign of Taurus. And we have fertility of the land. So you're going to have everything that you need. Also, if you decide to invest in land, invest in property, invest in anything that has to do with conveniences, this is a great time to do it. Okay, we also have expansions and growth, definitely. Profession of the natural resources, okay, and protection of the natural environment. You're going to really connect a lot with Mother Nature this year, and that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and emotional stability. It's almost like your home is Earth, and you're going to really connect to Earth, and you're going to know that Earth is what nourishes you. and you're going to create a very beautiful connection with Mother Earth. I'm very happy for you, Aquarius, because Aquariuses get too in the technological side of life and you disconnect too much from nature. So this is going to bring you back home. Oh, I love that. Alrighty, Aquarius, those were your messages for this Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Check your moon and ascendant in order for you to get a full forecast of these energies. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Astral Motivation. So for you, wow, Pisces, you are also going to be one of the ones who gets very affected by this, but not in a bad way, because you are ruled by Jupiter. So the planet Jupiter is your planet, and when it changes signs, you are going to feel it very strongly. And for you, my beautiful Pisces, your Jupiter is going to be transiting in the sign, in the house of communication. So you're about to go through a powerful healing in your communication and in your mental capabilities. This is a great year for you to learn something new, for you to read lots of books, learn something new. If you always wanted to learn to play that instrument, if you wanted to write that book, this is a year for you to put a lot of effort into something you always wanted to do. If you wanted to open that YouTube channel, if you wanted to start that entrepreneurship or that enterprise or whatever it is, this is the time to go for it. You have extra courage. Jupiter is giving you a boost of extra courage for you to truly speak your mind, for you to change the way that you think. If there's any self-limiting thoughts, negative thinking, negative self-talk, any of these things, this is a time to heal all of these things. Jupiter wants to bless your mind with wisdom. This is going to be great, my beautiful Pisces. So if you work with anything with communications, social media, marketing, communications, on the phone, on computers, whatever, you're going to do very, 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 very good. If you've been wanting to start a podcast, a YouTube, something where you use a lot of communication, or you've been wanting to start that startup and begin that startup, this is a great time to do it, my beautiful Pisces. A great time to do all of those things. But more than anything, it will be healing your mind and your way of thinking and your perceptions about life. And this is very much connected to your relationships, because this is also what is being healed. So the commitments that you have, the relationships, if Pisces, my single Pisces, or if you have any negative toxic patterns around relationships because of the way that you think about women, or the way that you think about men, or the way that you think about love, or the way that you think a relationship is, it is a mental block. There's some sort of mental block that hasn't allowed you to have a healthy relationship. It's some sort of mental perception that hasn't allowed you to have healthy relationships and commitments. And if you are in a healthy relationship, in a healthy commitment at this time, communications in your relationships are now ready to get to a better energy, okay? And we know that communication is everything in relationships, is everything. And so Pisces, this is the time to upgrade your communication, to upgrade your way of thinking, and to start speaking what you want to create in your life. This is a wonderful year for you to follow affirmations and to do any mindset work. Oh, and this is definitely something that you're going to need, because before this transit, man, you're in your head. You are thinking so much. Mental conflicts all the time. Contradicting thoughts, contradicting ideas. You thought you were agreeing with one thought one day, but then you started thinking of another thought. It's like too many things, too many thoughts. And at the same time, it's like you're having a hard time making decisions, like which one should I choose? And this usually happens a lot with Pisces because you are a dual sign. And so it's very easy for you to see the emotions and how people feel in both parties. And it could be very difficult for you to make decisions. So mental anguish, mental conflict, not having mental peace, having hard time making decisions fully, feeling like, well, if I make this decision, then the other one's gonna lose, like just all this mental anguish, and you haven't really found peace. And because of this, you're getting you're disconnecting from your nature, which is more of an intuitive nature, Pisces. You are an intuitive sign. You are supposed to feel your way through things. So this Jupiter in Taurus is bringing you and is showing you how it is that you lack faith. And in reality, anxiety, restlessness, and all these mental diseases are actually an outcome of lacking faith. That's really what it is, my beautiful Pisces. This is calling for you to fill your mind with more faith, with more belief, with more positivity, with more gratitude. Okay? The reason why you're feeling hopeless or sad is a mental jail that you have put yourself in. It's just mental illusions and mental thoughts that jail you in. But in reality, you can change your mind at any time and totally transform your life. So this is what Jupiter is showing you. Look at your mental beliefs and how much they limit you. And this is what's keeping you faithless. This is what's keeping you not having faith in the situation. And so after this, once you start working on changing your perception, using affirmations, changing the way that you talk to yourself, you putting your mind in the rails of God, you're going to get rid of this discontentment. You're going to get rid of the apathy. You're going to rid of the lack of inspiration. You're going to get rid of this sort of jadedness in this way of thinking. And it will make you happy once again. You will be inspired once again. You will get curious about life once again. You will get enthusiastic about life once again. So we need to heal some mental patterns. And this is what Jupiter is going to bring into your life. Have a journal this year. It's going to do wonders for you. Have a journal. Wonders for you. Write. It's going to help you a lot to bring down all that mental not clarity. Yes, there's been a lot of fakeness. People can be fake with you. It's like what you're going to do is that you're going to start recognizing your truth, and you're going to start living by your truth. It's not going to be so fickle. You're not going to be changing your mind all the time. You're not going to be one day yes, one day no. Like all these things are going to change for you, and therefore you will attract more powerful partners, more solid partners in your life if you are single. And you're also going to stop lying. You're going to stop hiding things. You're going to stop having this thing where you have to hide and you can be private, but you're not going to lie. You're not going to make up things. You're not like, these things are going to release. You're going to be more truthful. The truth will set you free, and the truth will make you glow. So this is what you're discovering, that your truth is valid and you can live by it and you can claim it and you can say, this is my truth, and so it is. So this is a year to find your truth and to claim it and to speak up. You are healing, healed, healer, because you yourself are a healer. So that's the reason we want you to speak. We want you to speak. You are so powerful, Pisces, because you're such a great listener. So that's the reason why you can be an incredible speaker. You got some wisdom in you, Pisces, especially if you're a channel. Wow. New home. Some of you guys are going to be getting a new home, a new place. If you've been feeling like moving, do it. It's a good time to move if you feel like doing this, or renovate your home, or create a more safe space for yourself. Nonetheless, this is going to be major transformations in your life, okay? And the last blessings that my beautiful Pisces will have for this Jupiter in Taurus are, you're going to get the blessings from Kamadave. This is Cupid. So Kamadave will be giving you the blessings of freedom from desire. Ooh, that's kind of cool. You're also going to get success in love and romance. You're going to get success, baby. And enhanced sexual performance. Okay. That's great, Pisces. And you're also going to have the ability to amuse and make people laugh. I love that. This is a time to communicate, express. People want to hear you speak. They want to talk to you. Okay, so don't get shy. This is a great time to showcase all your knowledge and your wittiness and how intelligent and smart you are. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages for this upcoming Jupiter in Taurus. I hope that they help. Check your ascendant and moon sign. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for being here today for this video on the Jupiter in Taurus transit, guys. Thank you so much. And again, if you guys would like to have a private reading by me so we can go deeper into your personal horoscope, then I highly suggest that you download the Astral Motivation app. There you're going to be able to find many services. Some are free, some are not free, but everything that you need to get started in your spiritual journey. You can book a personal reading with me through here, and you can also get monthly coaching by me through the app as well. You can also utilize the meditations and the Astro Chakra Challenge, which has all the activities to balance out your chakras. And we also have the moon rituals and the moon magic in the app. So hopefully we see you there. And also remember that I am just so eternally grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who have downloaded my app, I love you guys so much. For those of you who haven't yet, I love you still, and I'm about to love you even more when you download it. And thank you so much, guys, for all the support that you guys give me. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful Jupiter in Taurus transit.